Hello everyone, welcome to this new playlist. In this playlist, we're going to be running deep diving to React. I hope you enjoy this playlist, and it's been a while since I uploaded a video. So, in this playlist, we're going to be covering a lot of parts, so make sure to watch the entire playlist. But in this session, I'm going to give you all an introduction about React. So, let's just hop into it. Okay, so React. So in this session, we're going to be covering some parts like what is React, how React works, the benefits of React, and the conclusion. So what is React actually? React is a JavaScript library made by Facebook. It is a very popular library in 2023, and it was in the Stack Overflow developer survey as the most used JavaScript library in the world. It uses the component-based architecture to manage the UI components. Now, if you're not familiar with the component-based architecture and you're getting confused by these synonyms or terms, don't worry, because in this playlist I'm going to be covering every single parts together. It uses also the reusable UI components, so you don't have to write the same code over and over again, and you can use these codes. You can use a single code to work with a lot of different components. It also enhances the performance by a lot, and we're going to be learning why it enhances the performance. So let's learn how React actually works. So React actually works with a virtual DOM, which is a document object model, which actually enhances which is the main reason which enhances the performance. So I have given a diagram this side that how React works in the virtual DOM. So as a use case that if a user or a developer has to make changes to a website, or an event was called to change a particular field to make the page dynamic. How would we do that in the actual DOM? What we do is we use the DOM document object model to change a particular field, or change the entire thing if it's needed. But what React introduced is you don't have to do that. If I want to add an element, you have to actually rewrite the entire document object in the actual DOM, which actually reduces the performance by a lot. So React actually provided a solution from this by using a virtual DOM. So how it works? So basically you pass in an event to change a state of the application or a particular field of the application, and the virtual DOM actually changes it on his DOM, and it compares with the actual DOM. They compare changes, and then it update the changes in the actual DOM, and then the actual DOM shows in the virtual DOM then to our application, so we can see an updated state. And this process is very fast. It can be very fast. That's why React ecosystem is very fast, and that's why most of the developers really like it in production application. So the benefits of React is ease of use. Means that it is very easy to use. It uses very simple syntax, and it is actually made with vanilla JavaScript, so you don't have to actually learn TypeScript or other thing. If you have a basic knowledge of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, then this is all you need to learn React.js. It is the seamless update, which means that if an update is made to the virtual DOM, it actually directly changed into my UI. There is no such a breakpoint, or it doesn't actually reduces the performance. It's so fast that in a blink of an eye, it changes the actual DOM. And it also provides a React developer tools that we're going to be seeing a lot after this playlist. This React developer tools actually lets you manage components and do all sorts of operations with them. We also got the virtual DOM that I explained before, that it is very fast because uses this it uses the comparison between actual DOM, and it is not changing the entire DOM, instead of changing the one element. And one more thing, React is open source, so the code is very likely to be seen everywhere. And people also made with React, people also made, since if it's open source, people and companies made Next.js, Million.js, and lots of things. At last, we got this reusable components, which is actually very good for building user interfaces, because you never know that when you need this component later in this site. So, if you're looking for a modern and efficient way to build user interfaces, consider giving React a try. So I hope you all understand about the basic features and how React works. In the next video, we're going to be looking after how to install React and set up the development environment.